Sorry, guys. I'm just going. I'm just trying to get myself together. I've been trying to do this video for a while. It's been really difficult to kind of get myself together, but I'm gonna try to do this as best I can. We're living in hell. This is hell. There's no other way to put it. I'm sick and tired of this hell. Whatever, man. I don't care what nobody say, y'all. This is literally hell. You literally live in a world that doesn't care about children. You literally live in a world where most of the adults forgot what it was like to once be a child and be innocent. And now I live in this world where they coming for our babies, they coming for our kids. I thank the Lord above that I made it to be an adult. Because the stuff I see them doing to children, they coming for our babies, y'all. They coming for our babies. And I can't have that. I don't want to live in a world where the innocent get hurt. Little children get hurt. We're supposed to be protecting them. Not putting them in harm's way, yet we just willingly give them to the hands of the enemy. We drop them off at these dumb schools and with these dumb teachers teaching whatever. Now they got all these rules. You gotta stay 6 feet apart. You gotta wear a mask. This is not normal. This is not the normal life for anybody. It's just definitely not gonna be normal for kids. When I look at these little kids' faces, I can just tell that they know that something is wrong. And I just want to protect the children from this demon that's really, really trying to get to them. Sometimes I just don't know what to do. I ask the Lord above, what do you want me to do? How can you use me to help save these children? Use me in any kind of way. Just show me what to do. Tell me what to do. Why do I feel like I have no power? Why do I feel powerless? I'm trying to wake people up, but nobody cares about the kids. And they coming for our children. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this beast system. I'm tired of this world. Tired to see the bad things happen to good people. Bad things happen to innocent children. living in a world where there's child molesters and people who prey on the innocent and the weak. And now you got this damn devil pushing all these mandates, and they trying to get close and close to our children. And all I want to do is wake people up before it's too late, and it's already about to be too late. But why can't people see that we're literally living in hell? This is hell. This is the end times. The Lord said He will send a strong delusion over the entire earth, where even the elect will fall for it, and they will be deceived into getting the mark. It's fitting that we have this game on, just called the Beast. So whatever, you know. I just said the name of the game, YouTube. So don't try to censor me on some BS. The game is called The Beast. So what? So now what? I can't play the game. I can't say it. Freaking devil is trying to censor the truth, misleading people, deceiving people, and that's what hurts me, is that there's just a lot of innocent people getting caught in the crossfire, and it's not fair. There's a lot of good people, generally good people, that just are getting lost in the sauce. And I'm fortunate and unfortunate to be awakened to this truth, and that's why I want everybody to see this truth. And I know I can't help everyone, but I guess there's just no stopping this. I can try to wake people up, but it's not like it's gonna change anything. It's just gonna be full throttle, straight to hell, until all this is over with. Until that last day when judgment comes. This is why this is a warning to me and everybody else. So when I make these videos, I'm talking to myself too. This is a warning. You gotta get your soul straight. You gotta stay on your righteous path. Stay on semen retention. Stay away from pornography. Stay away from masturbation. Don't defile your body. Stay away from filth. Stay away from fornication. Meditate, fast. Pray. And I ask the Lord to just show me the way every day. I ask the Lord above, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, just show me the way. Show me what you want me to do. Use me as a vessel. If you want me to wake these people up, that's what I'm here to do. So I pray to the Lord, Yahweh Shah, or in my language, as we like to call him in Igbo, Chukwu. I pray to Chukwu, just let me know how I can protect the youth, save the children. It's not just my child. I think all children should be spared in these times. Do this for the children, man. And I apologize for earlier. I was just going through some things, you know. I'm trying to stay positive and keep my head up. But it's hard when you can feel you can feel the anguish, the pain, the anxiety. You know, there's a strong energy over the planet right now, and I can feel it, you know. So I don't know what I'm balling up about or who I'm balling up about, but I just yeah. Well, back to the topic. This is hell, right? Obviously, it's hell because child rape, child murder, child molestation happens here. Where else would that happen? That doesn't happen in heaven. Do innocent children get hurt in heaven? I don't think so. But it happens here. And the only place I think that that kind of thing will happen and go on is where? Exactly. I just want some powers. I want to do what this guy is doing. But I ain't gonna sell my soul to get it. I'm gonna keep my soul intact. And I'm gonna wait on the Lord. I'm gonna wait on Yahweh Shah. I'm gonna wait on Yahweh. I'm gonna wait on Yahweh. I'm gonna wait on Chukwu. This is hell, folks. Where else would you have free access to pornography? Where else would you... This stuff is available freely on the internet. And that's why it's being abused. That's why a lot of men are going through what they're going through. And not aware of semen retention and the benefits that it does to you. You know, how it opens up your mind, how it heals your body, how it brings you closer to God. Man, this... Semen retention is what got me here to this point. I started semen retention, and then 2 months into semen retention, I started this channel, trying to wake people up, because it was like I got on semen retention, and then that led to changing my diet. That led to quitting a bunch of bad habits. You know, I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking cigarettes, that is. It just, I don't know, it just, and then I don't know, it made me, since I wasn't spending my time or any time looking at filth and polluting my mind and not trying to get a quick satisfaction or a quick dopamine fix to the brain, I had to do other things with my mind. And I just started gaining knowledge, and one thing led to another. I connect dots, and then I just started to wake up to things, and then this whole thing hit. I literally went on semen retention, I think a month before lockdown. Yeah, I started it. It's probably a few weeks before lockdown, but it was right on time. I had started semen retention, I had quit smoking, I stopped drinking, and it started to work out again. Well, I didn't really start to work out. I started exercising at home, but I started getting into a routine. I started eating healthy. You know, I cut meat out when I was in semen retention. So I literally, like in a month, I had done a whole 360. And then, you know, that whole thing hit, and then boom, it was lockdown. I was like, oh damn, it's for real. So something in my spirit, that's how I know, like, the Lord is real, because it's, you know, it was just perfect timing, you know. There was something in me that was telling me, man, like you just need to try something new. You know, you've been doing the same thing every day. You need to just turn your life all the way around and just see where it goes. And it turns out like I was actually doing the right thing, because this is the way I've been able to dodge the bullet. You know, with the Lord's help and guidance, and me fasting, having a plant-based diet, being on semen retention, sun gazing, meditating, exercising. Those are my key things right there, and that's what just literally all the damage I did to my body over the years of the bad habits. I feel like I reversed it in a few months, because I'm literally feeling the best I've ever felt. Real talk. But it's tough. It's tough trying to be on this journey daily, you know, because I'm new to this. I just started this last year. So I'm a year in, you know, to this lifestyle, but it's 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 the way to go. I'm still working on a few kinks here and there, but we tighten it up because we have to stay on this righteous path, because that's what it's leading to. Okay, so while we're in here, we're trying to work our way back into heaven, you know, and have the Lord's grace upon us, so we get the wonderful gift of everlasting life. We get a new body, you know, a new indestructible body. And that's what we all should be striving for. I mean, what the Lord is gonna give us is way more than you can imagine. But we'll talk all about that. You just have to realize that where you are, and I can't sugarcoat this anymore, because it's time's up. This ish is over. We're living in hell. This is hell, people. Okay? You got murder. You got murder on TV, in video games, in movies. You know, people watch horror movies and play horror games, and they're so desensitized to it. You know? You can literally watch somebody get stabbed the F up. Stabbed the F down, and all this gruesome stuff happened to them, and it's just entertainment. Just throw the popcorn in your mouth. That's psycho. And I'm guilty of it too, but I've never been the type to. Always been squirmish. I don't like the sight of blood. So I've never been the type to willingly want to play a horror game or watch a horror movie. Like, usually that's the last thing I do. And usually after I do something like that, I have to spend a week cleansing from it. When I play a game like Resident Evil, I gotta spend a week like recovering from that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the stuff that happens in there and the trauma. I mean, I don't know. I just know that at one point I was digesting too much of it, and that wasn't good. That's what was making me, you know, eat the wrong type of food and smoke cigarettes and anxiety and masturbation, you know. It comes hand in hand with playing too many video games. And like a game like this, you know, I played it, it was funny, it was cool, but I haven't played it for at least a couple weeks. I played it once, and I like it, but you know, it's pretty gruesome. You know, especially when he goes at real people. You know, that's if he's a demon going against other demons, then that's whatever. Like in my dreams, I'm battling demons and scary monsters, so I'll, you know, whatever. I don't mind stomping a crazy looking, you know, alien creature, evil creature that's, you know, I don't mind doing that, stomping his brains in, you know. But when when it comes to showing and depicting harm done to people, then that's a whole different story. Like I'm saying, you know, this is the world we live in. We live in a world where things like this is okay. You can't play this in heaven. You definitely can't play this in heaven. You know what I mean? Only in hell. This is hell, people. Only in hell where you try to go get healed, right? First of all, only in hell can you even catch a disease. Okay, because in heaven, no one is getting sick. No one is getting headaches. No one's getting stomach pains. No one is getting sick of nothing. There's no cancer. There's no AIDS. There's nothing. You know, sickness does not exist. Where else would diseases, pestilence, where will all that exist? You know, if you had to put that somewhere, would you put that in heaven or in hell? Right. And where else would you catch soul disease? Try to go get healed, and the people who are supposed to heal you, you know, the doctors and the physicians and the pharmacists, they actually giving you more poison that's just, oh my god, this is hell. So the people who were supposed to help you are actually just, you know, they took an oath to further, you know, do more damage to you. You know, it's like putting a band-aid on it, but they keep you coming back. You know, that wound never really heals. It just keeps on bleeding. You keep pulling the scab off and reopening the wound again. You know, but in heaven, if you did get sick, you get healed once and that's it. But there is no sickness in heaven, period. So that's not even something to even theorize about. Only in hell can you get sick and then go to somebody to help you and then give you poison. They inject you with something or make you pop something. What you want, a pop or a shot? Fuck it, we'll just give you both. Right? Only in hell. Only in hell, right, is the food contaminated. I mean, I don't know if we eat food in heaven, but if we did, the food is definitely not contaminated with poisons and pesticides or whatever. This GMO, whatever you call it, genetically modified. You know what I mean? Only in hell can you eat food that's not even real and can get you sick. Only in hell can you drink water that's poisoned or has lead or whatever the fuck they put in this stuff. Only in hell. These are things that we need. We need food and water, and that's poison the F up. You know, unless you're eating fruits and vegetables, and even that is contaminated. Only in hell, with the air that you freaking breathe outside, is contaminated. Because they spraying all kinds of stuff in the sky, all kinds of chemicals, trying to block out the sun, and trying to rain down nanos and stuff to make you sick. And trying to block out the radiation that's coming down on this planet and heating up this planet and changing our DNA. They don't want us to upgrade and us ascend out of here. They want us stuck on the same operating system. Hey, not even the phones. The phones update themselves every 6 months. So how are we still running on the same operating system from, you know what I'm saying, 2008, 1998. We still on the same operating system, going around in circle, 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 circle. This life is psycho. To enjoy this life, you gotta be psycho. You enjoy waking up every day, going to this rat race, working for money, and now they're coming down on you because if you don't take the pokey stick, you know, only in hell can they force you to take something that you know is not good for you, just so you can go back to quote unquote normal. But I'm here to tell you, normal ain't coming back, alright? So if you can take that if you want, and damn yourself. I don't care what's going on, man. If you want to have me under the guillotine, so be it. I'm not getting that in my body. Because I realize what's going on right now. This is a fight for our soul. A lot of people believe they have a soul, but they don't really understand that this, since you were born, it's literally something is trying to take your soul. Literally something is trying to take you away from the Most High. Because he has a bone to pick with the Most High. And he wants to prove that he can take a lot of his children down with him. You know, this damn devil is trying to prove that we're just like him. That we're no better than him. And, you know, it's starting to look that way. If motherfuckers don't get it together, man, y'all gotta get this together. Start getting on your righteous path and show you're better than him. Stop falling into his traps. Stop watching porn. Stop watching porn. Stop watching porn. Stop beating off. Stop beating off. Stop masturbating. Rebuke it. Rebuke it. Rebuke it. There's a spirit that's making you do it. You gotta fight that spirit. You gotta rebuke it. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of Yahweh, in the name of Chukwu, in the name of God, in the name of the Lord, you need to rebuke it. Rebuke that spirit. Rebuke that spirit of filth.
Recognizing his son and knowing of the bond that tied the beast to its master, our bronze father gave his life.
Because it's hard to walk in the light when you're living in hell. I don't know how else to put it, guys. This is hell as we know it. Where else? Where else besides hell will people be harming nature? Not give a damn about nature. Building stuff that hurts nature, you know, the trash and the plastic, you know, these things are not biodegradable. They take hundreds of years to disintegrate back into natural form. 100 years plus. And just the trash and the sewage and the useless eating. We literally polluted this planet with our cars, our technology, factory plants. We just polluting the air. We don't care about the trees. We're cutting all the trees to make paper money, to make paper, to make books, to make all this crap. You know, back then they didn't have to write stuff, and if they did write stuff, it was written in stone. You see? But we cut down the trees. We harm the trees. We don't care about Mother Nature. We don't care about Mother Nature's and animals. We take the animals. Where else but hell would you have animals in a cage for entertainment? Don't get me wrong, I've been to the zoo. But I can't really say that I like it or enjoy it. Because when I see those animals in there pacing back and forth, it just breaks my heart. Now, I'm not gonna go open a lion's cage and let him out. All I'm saying is, why, you know, in Africa, they just leave it in their natural habitat. And they still drive past them, and, you know, it's okay. But we just mistreated the animals, and trust me, these animals are gonna get their revenge. They're gonna get their just due. When there's a lot of bodies on the floor due to people living in their hellish ways, the animals are gonna come and devour. The beasts of the wild are gonna come and devour. So yeah, they're gonna get their fill. I told you about the crocodile that came into the man's house during the flood. Literally came in the house because the whole bottom floor was, they were in the second floor, but the whole first floor was flooded. And dude went downstairs and got snatched up in his own house. Imagine that, man. This is hell. Where else but hell would there be poverty? Right? There is no rich and poor in the kingdom of heaven, in the kingdom of God. There is no rich and poor. Because everybody's rich. Everybody is rich in spirit and in soul. There is no homelessness. Everybody has. And even right now on this earth, there's enough wealth and enough resources for every single person, all 10 billion of us, to each have a home, shelter, food, water. Just the basic necessities. We all have enough on this planet to have all that. But yet, there's homeless people, there's poverty. You know this is hell when you have people living on the street, begging for change, begging to get something to eat, when this planet has more than enough to provide for every single human being. Only in hell can something like that happen. Because this is the illusion. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying earth is hell. Earth can be heaven too. It's just the illusion that's over the earth right now is a hellish system. But the Lord said he would give the devil rulership of the earth, but only for a short time. And you can tell the clock is ticking because he's ramping things up, man. I just pray that the Lord comes soon and deliver us from this evil mess. So all you guys need to get on your shit so you can be delivered by the Lord, because I don't want to be stuck here. You don't want to be stuck here when this shit's going down. Because only those who've been on their shit, those who are vibrating high, those who've been praying, those who've been meditating, those who've been on semen retention, those who've been sun gazing, those who took time to get closer to God, get close to the Lord, those who took time to get closer to Yahweh Shai, Chuku, those who took the time to get their soul and their spirit right, those who took the time to get rid of all the addictions, any attachments to this earth, those who didn't get the pokey stick, those are the ones who are going to be saved, taken out of here before God really rains down with destruction. And trust me, you don't want to be on that bad side of judgment, because the Lord's judgment is very cold. Okay, when you see these hurricanes and tornadoes hitting, it's brutal. It's high winds. Anybody caught in this path get literally demolished. Okay, just like when he judged in the time of Noah and he flooded the whole earth. That's a cold judgment. Okay, and let me just give you a little history. Okay, before the floods of Noah, okay, it was a big landmass, one huge landmass. Okay, all the continents all 7 continents was connected to one big landmass, and there was at least a major lake right in the middle. where the Garden of Eden was, right? But besides that, there was no oceans, just rivers and lakes. No oceans, right? Do you know that when God opened up the heavens and let the rains fall, right? Do you know that's what made the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean today? I know that's hard to believe, but I've gone in deep and deep, 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 deep. Like I said, when you're on simulation, you tap into something else. And I've tapped into something else. And if you don't think I'm on it, then I don't know. Because the information I'm giving y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all never knew this. Y'all never heard this. The oceans have never been here. Atlantic and Pacific Ocean, which is one big ocean. Right? Well, you know, they're two different oceans. They're two different bodies. And when they meet, they're two different types of water. The Atlantic Ocean is a different body of water than the Pacific Ocean. But anyways, when the heavens was open and it rained down and the flood happened, this is what formed the ocean that we know today. So the land, which was at the bottom of the ocean, everything was inset. So people lived in the land, you know, and everything around there was high mountains and higher land, but people lived in the land. So that whole ocean area was inhabited by beings. That's why even in the ocean where the Bermuda Triangle is, they find pyramids. There's all sorts of pyramids at the bottom of the ocean. Crystal pyramids popping up. So people used to live on the land. Obviously there was land before there was water, but when the floods came, and literally, that's the ocean. And how deep is the ocean? You can barely get to the bottom of the ocean. We can't get to the bottom of the ocean. So you have to just imagine that flood. When they say that flood wiped out everything except the people on the boat, now you can believe it, because you look at the ocean and you look at how big and deep it is. Whatever, yeah, when the sky opened up, it filled up, and that's the ocean that you have. So you have to say it was really, really intense for it to be raining or water pouring from wherever to fill up the ocean, to make it to where it's so deep you can barely find the bottom of it. That's just crazy, man. But you know, a little inside cosmic intelligence, you know what I mean? But back to my point, that was God's judgment, and that's very cold. And He literally wiped everything out by dropping the ocean on Earth, and that ocean has been here since. Okay, I just gave you one proof of God's destruction. And if you want to do some more research, go research Sodom and Gomorrah. It's a true story. They found out where it was. They even found out the lady who turned around and got turned into salt. They found out that whatever destroyed this city was 6,000 degrees hot. Okay, and whatever burnt the cities came from outer space. Because if you read the book in the Bible, it says it rained down fireballs. Fireballs came from the heaven, rained down on the city, burnt it up, blew it up. So whatever came from outer space and rained down. And they did a test on their surrounding area, and what was there was something not, what they say, not from this earth. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but it's not native to this earth. You know what I mean? Came from somewhere else. It's a foreign type of sulfur. I don't know. I just know it came from outer space, and whatever they found over there is not native to this earth, and they can't find it anywhere else on earth. And they said that whatever it was so hot that when it hit the city, it instantly, it was so hot, it burned things, it literally petrified things. I don't know how to explain it. It was so hot, it burned so quickly that things just literally petrified in place, turned to man. My point is, you don't want to be on the bad side of judgment when this thing hits. I don't want to be on the bad side of judgment when this thing hits, because if He did the flood and He did the fire, and He's gonna do fire and water again, yeah, you best believe it's not gonna be pretty. right? Because this is hell, and I believe God wants to clean this up. I believe He wants to clean this up, okay? But this is a test. A lot of us chose to be down here so we can help save as many people as we can, because this is a prison and people are trapped in here. And yeah, this evil entity that has a grip on this planet definitely knows what he's doing, and he worked so hard and diligently to get us to this point. So that's why I gotta stay on my tippy toes and keep my wits about me. I can't stop. I can't stop trying to spread this truth, because like I said before, this is hell, people. Okay, where else in hell can smoking be legal? Smoking cigarettes, something that obviously kills you and gives you cancer, it's legal. You can smoke it up, smoke that fire up, get burnt up, no big deal. Where else would where else could you be able to do that? Drink liquor, drink spirits, where you can get possessed and lose your mind and be so inebriated that you lose self-control. All the drugs and stuff that make you lose self-control, heroin, you know, meth, all that kind of stuff. I don't know all the drugs, but you know what I'm talking about. Ecstasy, acid, tablets, mushrooms, speed. Many things. All this stuff that, you know, literally puts you in a state of confusion and just lowers your aura, lowers your spirit, and allows you to be attacked and easily controlled and possessed by these entities. I told you, the sentinels out there. Watch the Matrix. The sentinels are out there. There's little spirit, octopus looking things flying through the air, especially at night, and they're just looking for bodies to possess. So if you open up yourself to them right now in these times, this is hell, people. I don't know how else to put it. Where else but hell would you have all this filth everywhere, all this trash, all this waste? Like I said before, useless eating. People eating 3 times a day, constantly consuming, throwing stuff away, consuming, waste. It gets to the point sometimes, man, like I'm tired of eating. I eat because I have to, but I hate food. Food doesn't, the thought of food doesn't do anything for me. You know, I look at food now, I mean, I still love fruits. Okay, I still love fruits and vegetables, you know, but food in general, I only eat it because I think I have to, but I really don't want to. I'd rather just eat a couple fruits here and there, and I'll be done with it. Like before I got on here, I literally had to force myself to eat, and I couldn't even finish the food. I took a couple bites, I'm like, man, I can't, I just threw it away. Because eating is just, it doesn't do anything for me. If anything, it's, you know, slows me down. So now I just take a couple bites to keep me going. I don't eat to be full. I don't need to be full. Like I said, you can have this, you can have the world, you can have the girl, you can have the money, You can have the success. You can have the fame. You can have it all. I don't want nothing from this world. I'm done with it. Sick and tired of it, actually. And I'm just praying and waiting for that day. And the Lord comes and just set this thing straight. Because this shit is getting out of hand. He just won't stop. It's relentless and it's not gonna stop. People think, oh, just get the pokey stick and it'll all be over. What happened when they first came out? Oh, it's killing everybody. All you need to do is take one of these. Take one of these pokey sticks. Choose one from the 3. Then they said, oh well, you gotta get, you know, two more pokes, you know, just to secure it, just to, you know. People said okay, and then they were like, oh wait, but then you gotta take one every you know, 6 months. Oh, okay. Oh, now there's a new variant. Now you need this booster. Okay. Oh man, there's another variant and another variant. And don't worry, we just, you know, we're gonna say you should get it at work, but if you don't want to get it, that's okay. Oh, now we're gonna make it mandatory. You have to get it. Or you could lose your job, but you can still get benefits. Oh, now if you don't get it, you're gonna be unemployed and you can't get benefits either, cause you say, you know. So when is it gonna get better? When is it gonna go away? They're just gonna keep amping it, and it's gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. And I don't know which. This is why I'm so upset, cause I don't see it getting any better. And people don't see that it's getting better, but y'all still lining up for this. What? Like, what is y'all doing, man? Why don't you? Well, this all could stop if people were just like, no, nah. But people love this world so much. They love going to their games. Man. Let me just say this. If in these times you still find enjoyment from watching people throw a football around and run into each other on the field, or throw a basketball on the hoop and dunk it and all this, if that's still, man, I don't know what to tell you, yo. If you still sucked in all that, you like to go to games, baseball games, all that, that's cool, but if you're really invested in things like that, I don't know what to tell you, man. You really need to get your soul straight. So you think it's gonna go back to normal? You guys love your games, watching your games. You love going to the clubs. You know what I'm saying? You love working all week just to party on the weekend and then do it all over again. And you like the food and hanging out. I mean, I guess. I guess. I just feel like if you actually knew what was going on and you see what's going on, how can any of those things be of any enjoyment at all? I mean, I like to keep myself distracted too when I don't want to think about stuff that's going on. So I might play a video game for an hour, but I know for real that I can't spend too much time on that. I know I gotta spend more of my time finding out who I am, what my purpose is, waking people up, getting closer to the Lord. Getting closer to God, getting closer to knowing who I am, knowing what He wants me to do. And I say He, but I don't really believe the Lord or God is a He or She. I believe it is an energy, and that source of energy is encompassing what's good, but it's also, it can make judgments and wants to get rid of evil. That's all good wants. Good wants to get rid of evil. I know in order to have good, you gotta have evil, but the amount of evil is so unbalanced right now. It's too much wickedness. So there's an imbalance. If it was like yin and yang, where the white and the black is equal, that's one thing. But now you have one side completely taken over where you can't see the yang. The yin is taken over and there's no more yang. The masculine energy is all the way up or something. And the feminine energy has been drowned out. So now that feminine energy is coming back full force. And it's going to have to take over till it tips the scale in its favor. I don't know, y'all. This is hell. And we at war. Not just a war on the mind, but also a war on your flesh and a war for your soul. The war on your mind is the TV, the predictive programming, the propagandas, the fear-based programming. That's how to get your mind. The war on the flesh, the pornography, the masturbating, the lust, the fornicating, the food addictions, the addictions, liquor, cigarettes. That's how to get you with the flesh, the war on the flesh. Break you down, break your body down. Because if you're doing those things, that means you already have a broken spirit and a broken mind. And you already know this is a war for your soul. Because this devil, he's gonna spend eternity in hell, and he wants you to spend it with him. He wants some company, but I'm not trying to keep him company. I'm trying to work through those pearly gates with the rest of my brothers and sisters. And that's why I spend time preparing my mind, my body, and my soul for this. How do I prepare my mind? Feeding myself knowledge. Not watching filth. Right? Diving deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole. Spending my time and my mind learning about Lord, our God. Getting closer to God. Learning thyself, learning thyself. How do I battle the war with the flesh? Not defiling my body, not masturbating. Having a plant-based diet, not eating dead flesh, dead meat. So I don't inherit all that karma. Exercising. Staying out in the sun, getting a lot of sunlight. Feeding on the sun. Drinking a lot of water. That's how I try to combat the flesh. By giving it what it needs. Just enough to sustain it. Give it what it needs, not what you want. And of course, the war on our soul is trying to stay on this righteous path. And pretty much it involves the physical and the mental. You know, keeping my focus on the Most High, keeping my focus on being righteous, keeping my focus on trying to wake people up. Because this is hell, people. And we need to make our way out of this hell. Whatever we did in the past life, we messed up. Fell from grace and we ended up here. God gave us a clean slate. That's why when we come in innocent and pure. And over time, yeah, we do rack up some karma and some debt. But all that can be slated and cleaned away, I believe. Because all we gotta do is come back into that innocence. Remember when you was a child once. Remember when you was pure. And that's how you have to be. A child is not thinking about fornicating. A child is not thinking about pornography or masturbating. A child is not thinking about none of that. A child just wants to play and be loved and play and eat and be loved and sleep. Simple. But we make shit so complicated just to exist in this world. But do you really call this existence? Is this existing? Waking up every day to do the same thing, running around like a rat in this rat race? In this cycle that goes round and round and round and round over and over again? No. I'm done with this. It's over with. Alright, so wake up now, people. Wake up now before it's too late. This shit is about to be over, man. I don't know how else to say it. You need to get your shit straight right now. Can you see this devil is knocking right at your front door? What is it going to take for you to get your soul right, to get righteous? What is it going to take for you to say enough is enough? They're coming for our children. They're coming for our babies. Do you not have a heart? Do you not have a soul? Do you not feel anything for these children? For these kids? That's okay. That's okay. All y'all who ain't taking care of your business. All y'all who ain't handling your business. All y'all who don't give a damn about the children. All y'all who neglect the kids. You're lucky I'm not the one to do the judging. Just put it like that. You're lucky I'm not the one doing the judging. It's about the children. It's about the kids. Although we're living in hell, these innocent beings are here, and they deserve a chance. They deserve a chance to live on heaven and earth, and we have a responsibility to do that, and we can do that. Okay, the last generation, they're lazy, they're effed, they don't want to do it. Peace. Our generation got to do this right here, right now. Okay, people? We got to take these damn devils down. We got to take that evil reptilian insectoid queen, whatever, down. Enough of these eating children and harming kids. Get righteous now, because this is hell. And Judgment Day will be here sooner than you think. This is King Astro for all y'all who wanna who? Wanna what? Wanna know? So let's go. Stay safe, people. Stay blessed. 1.